videos has come a long ass way. And if you're one of my subs, don't gotta say any further. I made frag videos. I breathe it. I live it. I love it. I shit it. I'll be going over the differences and what people love in each different era, and I'll be editing my videos based off of that. You may notice that I rendered each frag movie in a different resolution and different FPS to fit the era better. And I'm gonna use my wide range of Valorant clips, and I'm gonna selectively choose each and every one of them for each era. I want to try to evoke some sort of nostalgia from these edits, you know? Let's start for the first era, shall we? Hardware was limited, so highlights were mostly multi-kills. Mice would spin out if you just flick it just a little bit too hard. That's why if you watch old school pros, they aim quite smoothly. The very fact that you can't just do a flick shot on these things really built into their aiming habits. People just learned what the hell an editing software was, and the only VODs usually downloaded were pro VODs. Kinda hard to promote yourself when you aren't known. Little to none. Like no one gives a fuck about little Jerry, who's like, you're like, oh guys, I hit a rocket midair. It's okay, Jerry, I support you. Becoming a pro back then was almost like a fantasy. The only way to get your name out there is just to travel to as many tournaments as you can and just fucking win all of them and carry all the time. And maybe when they mention your name in forums, you know? People have no idea how much harder it was back then to become a professional player. Nowadays, dude, it's so easy. It is so easy. It's still fucking hard. Don't get me wrong. I'm not stupid. It is still fucking hard, but a lot easier compared to back then. It was exciting, and the true grassroots of esports are forming. Well, let's not waste any more time. Time to go back in time. Back to the beginning.
Okay, fuck it. I lied. It's drum and bass. What you gonna do?
People spammed the ever-living hell out of the filters because they wanted to stand out somehow. They wanted to make a theatric performance, you know? Frag videos were still a new thing, but my god, it still captured it so fucking so good. On to the next era. They still kind of had the same general type of love for what kind of kills they want. You know, they want the multi-kills. They want the fast-paced, like, killing everyone. Non-pros kind of started making, you know, very good frag videos that started to pop out a little bit more, although it's still a lot of fucking pro frag montages. So much more. I don't like this era so much. Honestly, I didn't edit this part that well, and I kind of sort of just threw one goddamn clip in it, and I wanted to be short and sweet just because I hated the music and I hated the filters they used. They toned down on, like, the special effects a tiny bit, but it's just so goddamn. I've had enough. I'm taking you down, taking you down. I've had enough. I'm taking you down, taking you down. As you can tell, I fucking hate this era. I know I didn't do a good job showing what a good frag video would come out of this era, but honestly, not much has changed. I can quite literally go back to the last one, paste it on a way more depressing, like, filter onto it. I honestly think those MLG videos have fucking ruined me, because when I watch these videos back then, it's just like crawling dude. Like I don't know. It just seems so goddamn goofy with this kind of edgy music when I'm just singing a fucking Fortnite dance. But you know, after this era, people kind of realize that there's more to the game than just, you know, playing the game itself. There's more skills that they could master. With the popularity of YouTube and the ease of access for more people, you see a lot more exposure for people who aren't professional players. They're just fucking cracked. The mouse hardware did not catch up, but my god, did something beautiful came out. Something that completely changed the entire world of skill appreciation. Because after a little bit came the golden era. This shit was my childhood. I grew up watching these things, you know? I mean, like, before they, you know, came into my spotlight, I was watching, like, really old Quake stuff, really old Instagib stuff, you know, really old all of that stuff, you know, 1.6 or that before, you know, I went to the whole, like, the edgy Spencer's Hot Topic kind of, you know, funny thing is, when I saw my first ever, like, pro montage, the first thing that went through my head is, I'm never gonna get this good. I'm just gonna play for fun. That'll be it. Whoopsie daisies, accidentally spent 6 hours every single day for 4 years in middle school playing Counter-Strike Source Deathmatch. Yeah, you think I would be joking, but I wish I was joking. I didn't even listen to music. I just shot people, and I only did 1 taps because I was too lazy to learn the spray patterns. And you know, after a few years, the hardware that came out now could actually keep up with people's hand movements, you know? No longer mice actually skipped out, because if they still skipped out, we would have never seen this era today. This era has evolved straight from the development of better hardware and better everything. And with the popularity of Kovacs and Shroud, AimLab, Scream, these things really pushed people to really appreciate one set of skill. One skill that may seem fundamental, and honestly, I think I'm pretty much stuck in this era personally. And you know what? I have no qualms at all.
We don't need no walkie-talkies, no walkie-talkies. We don't need your coffee went off in the morning coffee now. We don't need no walkie-talkies, no walkie-talkies. We just want a hermit tree to stay and a coffee to go. And the last shall be first to immerse in a pass out heat, facing the mud with a moxie melt till he woke up drowning in tchotchke hell. War in a cave with a torch on the wall, then a window arrangement of porcelain dolls on a brand new day. Saw what he saw, property owners who rolled on the wall with a badge of pay, and a face like you under the law, face like you're mourning a loss. Right hand on a can of worms, left full of gold, he will trade for turf. I mean, that's okay. You gotta answer to you at the end of the model day, with a model of mercy and might no way. Marionette will clap and obey. Dude, look, all that noise, call that flesh with water boys. Meet and greet and they all slept 5 cheek to cheek when they colonized. And a grown-ass man shall abide as he wish. Walk that path with a dime and a stick. Walk that path with a diamond and wine. Walk that path with a firing line. Just walk it. Pay no mind to the new recruit with the Play-Doh spine. Let's be friends from opposite ends. Wait to the kid, don't hop on the fence. Play to the radius far and away. Orbit wide, don't park in his space. One little martyr who talk in his face. Make one little weatherman sharpen a blade. Good job. You did something cool. Yeah, what up? Oh, you did something cool. I tell you to get up off your couch, but I honestly...
I don't think I'm a sheriff. I crawl down to the basement when the weather got cold, like a lost land, returning to the foreland when the outside world.
Of course, I gotta do extra life for children's cancer. I mean, I'm streaming for that.
One enemy remaining.
Bro, I haven't even tabbed back in yet.
Flawless.
The one thing that sucks about watching these things nowadays is that some of these people actually do legitimately have ways to make themselves seem better than they are, you know? And it really goddamn sucks because there's people out there who are legitimately really good being outshined by people who either edited their skills or actually downloaded cheats to help them play better. There's some pretty well-known CSGO YouTubers who were found out that they use auto hop keys and so on, and so they still want to be like, oh yeah, this guy called me a cheater. This might sound crazy. I know this might sound crazy, but maybe because downloading cheats, selling those cheats, using those cheats, making tutorials for those cheats, and being exposed for having cheats. Oh, fucking idiot. But back on topic, in the addition of, you know, doing really sick shots, everyone fucking loved trick shots, you know? Even though they didn't have any sort of skill, they were fucking amazing to look at. Yeah, skill montages are still prevalent today, but not really as much as before. There's this new content now. I call it ADHD montages. Like, holy uneven titties. How the fuck do you even follow this shit? So many references to like just the Discover page, or when you go on TikTok, Vine, a lot of Vine. The editing part, holy god, dude. Like, after editing this next montage, it kind of convinced me that these new age content creators are like alcoholics, dude. God, dude, my brain is actually gonna swell up just because of how much goddamn editing I have to do.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss. In the heat of controversy,
Oh my god,
he don't
Ron.
miss.
I don't care about your man.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't give a fuck. With my wrist, I hit my dick. I want it, make you better have a fun. You ain't got niggas with this shit. I ain't playing. I don't care about your man.
Let's do this.
With my wrist, I hit my dick. If you want it, make you better have a fun. Let my niggas with this shit, bitch. I ain't even playing. Some fury break through your force. Easy. Chopper hit you, you gon' be a corpse, nigga.
That's quite big.
You picked the wrong house, watch when you walk in.
Team deathmatch. I am heavy weapon.
I don't care about your man.
You feel me? I stay automatic. Money add then multiply. I call it mathematics.
Now the real question comes, what the fuck is gonna happen next? You know, what the hell's gonna be the new thing? You feel? You don't know. We don't know. We literally see more and more insane people over time. It is crazy and it is beautiful. Who knows who the what the people want to do, you know? I'm hoping to God that eventually there's going to be appreciation of very smart plays, you know? I feel like it's going to creep and crawl into this era because that's one thing that not many people are appreciating yet. Comment below, what is your favorite era, you know? I personally like the whole aiming meatheads era. It was literally just my childhood, just because I played a lot of Instagib and sniper only servers. If you like this video and if you maybe want more shit like this, leave a comment. I read all comments. Like and subscribe.